Jordan here, and I have just one question to all the fans out there. Are you ready for this Beyblade Death Battle? Because I am ready for this Beyblade Death Battle, and it's going to be epic and entertaining. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you for 300 subscribers. I really love you all. You guys got me here, and I felt that you guys deserve this. So, what we're going to be doing is, as we saw in the trailer, rematch of Pegasus and El Drago. Now, to just give you some advice, not advice, I'm not saying, but just to give you some heads up, this battle will not be determined on who's stronger. This battle will, I'll tell you with this battle, on which Bey will win. I'll tell you later on why the Bey wins. It just won't be on which is stronger. But you also don't have to take my video as evident proof of which Bey is better than the other. I'm still like just an ordinary person who just expresses my opinion in these battles. Now, I am your host, Blader Jordan, and I will be analyzing both Beys. Now, we will first start off with Storm Pegasus. Okay, are you guys ready? Alright, hope you enjoy. The first Bey ever created in Metal Fusion. The facebow depicts Pegasus, one of the 88 constellations in space. In Greek mythology, Pegasus appeared as a white and divine winged horse, one of the best known creatures of Greek mythology. Pegasus appeared in many stories and, as such, was regarded as a legend. The design features the head of Pegasus appearing white with pupilless eyes and standing front and center, along with Pegasus' long snout and nose, as you can see in the facebow. Now, the energy ring. Pegasus is the first of the Pegasus family of its energy ring, and as its name suggests, is designed in a manner of Pegasus wings and heads. As such, Pegasus is constructed of plastic and is meant to fit on the fusion wheel to provide weight distribution. It is primarily two-sided, with Pegasus wings appearing curved into slots with various edges and gaps. Pegasus features stickers that illuminate lightning bolts while on a blue background. So as you see on the lightning bolts, if you have Legends, you'll notice that it's printed on there. But if you have like the original Metal series, like the first Metal Fusion, when it first came out, it had stickers, lightning stickers. And to be honest, the lightning on the original one looked kind of better than this one. But anyways, yeah, that's the energy ring. Now, the fusion wheel. The Storm Fusion wheel has 3 wing-like forms. The wheel is cheaper alternative for that of Quetzalcoatl, and is considered by many to be inferior to the lightning metal wheel. This may also cause a downfall in battle. Storm Pegasus gives good smash attack, but is too light to put out a considerable attack. Its counterpart is Cyber, which is actually better since design was based on original Pegasus wheel, which is by far the second most effective wheel of all Pegasus releases, excluding Big Bang being the first. However, Cyber 2 is outclassed by other fusion wheels. Now, next we will be moving on to the spin track. 105 is the 4th lowest track. It is able to help the Bey sneak under neither defense types and stamina types to attack. Although 85 and 90 and 100 have been proven to be better options for most attack types, 105 is still a decent option, and it has great value with HF, which is on El Drago, WD, RF, and MF. It can also be used with R2F, which is shown to be less aggressive, but has somewhat more stamina than RF. This tip is great for attack customizations, and is rubber, which gives it grip on the stadium floor, providing it with more attack and allowing Beys to move around the stadium fast like other attack bottoms. Rubber flat has poor stamina. This can also cause a downfall, so it has to beat the opponent in a very short amount of time. The RF is colored blue with a red rubber tip. After intensive and extensive use, it will wear down, but slower than R2F. So that is Storm Pegasus for you guys. But it is still a pretty decent. It's still a pretty decent bay. Now, next, the nemesis of Pegasus. The face bolt on this bay. Hold on, let me turn it. Okay, the face bolt on this bay depicts Draco. It is a Latin word for dragon and one of the 88 constellations in space, just like Pegasus. The design features a ferocious dragon looking towards the left. Reference El Drago's spin direction, which is left. Underneath the dragon, you can see the words El Drago. Okay, so that was the face bolt. And here is now the energy ring. The El Drago energy ring is shaped like 3 dragon heads, being based off the constellation Draco. It is the second heaviest energy ring, but is only compatible with the Lightning Fusion Wheel. It has come in original clear color, which is white, and limited edition black color, and Hasbro special edition golden version. Like its future form, which is Medio El Drago, it is the only one with no rubber. Well, if we want to go and count to the future, such as Ronin Dragoon, is pretty much debatable about if El Drago is Ronin Dragoon. Now, concluding that it can't absorb enemy attacks, it can still spin still a bit. El Drago's unique function is mode change. Turning it 180 degrees allows one to switch between 2 modes on the fusion wheel: upper mode and multi-hit mode. The energy ring allows the differentiation since it covers 3 of the 6 protrusions at all times. Now next is the lightning metal wheel. The lightning wheel has 2 modes, upper attack mode and multi-hit mode to it. Now which it can be alternated by energy ring 180 degrees. One mode has 3 joined little bridges blades for a multi-hit attack. It's very useful against other bays that are knocked off balance easily. The other mode has 3 large slopes forming a triangle and produce a impeccable amount of smash attack. In the anime, Ryu uses this mode for a dark move because the mode is better out of the 2. Now we move on to the track and tip. The spin track 100 is currently the 3rd lowest track available. It scrapes the floor less than 85 and 90, but still overcomes easily by tracks such as 230 and TH170. It was the first release with the Lightning Dragon 100 HF. This track is currently outclassed, which may also cause a downfall. HF has similar. We move on to the tip now. HF has similar movement and speed to that of F, but the difference being a slight stamina improvement due to the hole in the middle of the tip, because it provides stamina for it, as opposed to Storm Pegasus doesn't really have that much stamina. But this comes with detriment of less grip on the stadium floor than F. This may also cause a downfall and also increase fragility. This part is an agilitable tip. Also, MF is much better for stamina and slightly better attack. HF also has the ability to maintain banking shoot patterns. A decent tip to say at least though, but is still outclassed, causing a downfall. You saw in the last explanation there, both bays are analyzed and ready for battle. Hope you enjoy, guys. KO. Eldrago did have the advantage over the battle with Pegasus' ultimate form, which was Samurai Pegasus, but there was a downfall to that. Eldrago let its overconfidence and arrogance get the best of him going into its ultimate form, which was Ronin Dragoon. Now, sure, Pegasus and Eldrago are like very rival matches, and from looks of it, Eldrago was meant to rival Pegasus, but kind of it was like meant to be like overpowered. When you have bays that absorb other bays and stamina, which is an attack type, that's pretty overpowered, but it still has good stamina and perfect stamina. It can really outlast other bays, such as Rock Leon. Because when you look at it, Eldrago was not made to lose against a lot like bays like Pegasus. It wasn't meant to be relatable kind of with Pegasus. There was no way for Pegasus to win. But however, when you look at statistics over times in the future, Eldrago has been said to get pretty much worse. And yeah, Ronin Dragoon was 3 evolutions higher, and it was supposedly supposed to increase the strength of Eldrago during the fight. I'm not actually saying in real life, but however, none of that is really a factor to determine a win. Ronin Dragoon's power and attack did not have the ability and speed to compete with Pegasus. And even though R2F was worn down, Pegasus still managed to have the attack power and stability to knock Eldrago or Ronin Dragoon out. And it is still debatable that Ronin Dragoon is even Eldrago. From statistics and from analyzing and what we see today, people would say that Ronin Dragoon is Eldrago, that it is just differently, just by looks, that they look the same. But if we want to go into later on evolution, we would have to use Ronin Dragoon to its full potential. That's another thing. We're not looking at bays we're not trying to look at bays from way back in the past. We're taking bays from like last evolution. For example, maximum potential basically at last evolution, not random points when there were Meteor Drago or Galaxy Pegasus to determine a win. So possibly if Eldrago's tip was to be better, I can see it can really compete with Pegasus' strength. But here's another downfall to it. Pegasus will be shorter than Ronin Dragoon, which will give it the advantage for a knockout, since bays was supposedly made to be like the weakness when something is smaller to it. When this other small bay, it was supposedly to be made the weakness, but really there's no way to determine the dominant winner. But we can do this by measuring how often a bay wins against another to determine the winner. Like say for instance, if you was to compare Ray Striker to Scythe Chronos, there would be no way Striker will win. Maybe he can pull it off like every once or two in a while, but in reality, like most of the time, Scythe Chronos will win. And that would be the same thing with Pegasus, but it also depends on which stadium you use though. So in my honest opinion, if you was to use a 0G stadium or any other kind of stadium, the determinant will still be Pegasus being the victor. So this is just my opinion though. Again, like I said, you don't have to take my video as evidence, but that's what I think how it will go down. And Pegasus, even though it was worn down, again, like I said, still have been proven to knock out plenty of bays. It is a very decent bay and is Pegasus. I hope you guys enjoyed this death battle, and comment down below with which next death battles you want to see happen. It can be anything like Hades Scarbex versus Diablo Nemesis. I don't even care if it's a mismatch. I'll do it for you guys because you're my fans. You know I love you and everything. And so, yeah, I just want to thank you guys for 300 subscribers I got here with you guys. And you guys helped me get here. And I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys later.